A wheat field is not truly finished when the crop is cut. It is only finished when the grain is safely stored inside the warehouse. And between those 2 points stands a tightly synchronized, mechanized system where one delayed link can cost the entire harvest. If you enjoy giant agricultural systems operating like an outdoor factory, subscribe to the channel right now. This is the moment when the entire wheat field enters its most critical stage. It is no longer about planting or crop care. From the second the combine header drops down, everything becomes a race between output, loss control, and the speed of getting grain into storage. If just one link slows down, the whole chain can jam right in the middle of the field. The harvest day begins when the field has reached the proper maturity and the ground is stable enough for heavy machinery to move safely. At this point, the goal is not just to cut fast. The real goal is to collect the highest volume of grain, the cleanest grain, and do it with the lowest possible losses, so the post-harvest stages do not carry unnecessary risk. Large farms usually check grain moisture, head condition, crop standing ability, and machine traffic conditions before sending the full harvesting system into the field. If they harvest too early, drying costs rise. If they wait too long, more grain can shatter, quality can drop, and late season rain becomes a bigger threat. The second the header drops, money starts moving across the knife. If the header runs too high, lower heads can be missed. If the reel hits too aggressively, grain can fall before it even enters the machine. If the combine moves too fast for field conditions, crop flow becomes uneven and losses increase deeper inside the machine. So from the outside, it may look like the combine is simply cutting wheat in a straight line. But in reality, the operator is controlling a very tight balance. Ground speed, header height, crop feeding into the auger, and the stability of the entire material flow. Right behind the header is the most important section inside the combine: threshing, separation, and cleaning. From the outside, all you see is wheat being pulled into the machine, but inside, a high-speed material processing system is at work. The heads are threshed to release the grain. Straw and lighter material are separated out. Then, the sieve and fan system continues cleaning so that only acceptable grain reaches the tank. If the settings are not correct, the machine can leave grain in the straw, blow grain out the back, or allow too much foreign material into the tank. Once the cleaning system is running properly, grain begins filling the tank on top of the combine. On very high capacity machines, that tank can fill extremely fast, and that is where one truth becomes obvious. No matter how powerful the combine is, it loses value the second it has to stop and wait. On large farms, machine performance is not measured by how much it can cut in one brief moment, but by how long it can keep cutting continuously without being interrupted by grain transfer and transport logistics. When the grain tank is nearly full, the grain cart has to arrive at exactly the right time. This is the link that keeps the combine from wasting time driving out of the field. The cart moves alongside the combine and receives grain directly from the unloading auger, while harvesting continues without stopping. At large scale, the tractor and grain cart system does more than just haul weight. It must be strong enough to move steadily across field conditions, accurate enough to hold position during unloading, and fast enough to keep cycling without breaking the rhythm of the entire harvesting chain. After receiving grain from the combine, the grain cart leaves the main working area and takes the load to a collection point or field edge to transfer it into trucks. This stage is often underestimated, but it is also one of the easiest spaces for the entire system to bottleneck. If the truck is not ready, the grain cart has to wait. If the grain cart waits, the combine may have to slow down. And once the combine slows down, the real output of the entire harvest day drops sharply. That is why industrial wheat harvesting must be understood as one continuous flow. Grain leaves the head, enters the combine, transfers into the cart, moves into the truck, and heads directly toward post-harvest handling. When the trucks deliver grain to the receiving area, the field operation is only half complete. The grain is weighed, sampled, and quickly checked to determine moisture, impurities, uniformity, and the next handling step. If the grain is dry enough, it can move straight into cleaning and storage. If moisture is still too high, it must go through the drying system before it can be safely stored. This is the critical line between a successful harvest and a risky one. Fast harvesting in the field means little if the grain is handled too slowly afterward and quality begins to fall. If the field is where everything runs on speed, then the post-harvest zone is where everything runs on stability. The grain is first cleaned to remove straw fragments, light material, and larger impurities. Then, if necessary, it passes through a dryer to bring moisture down to a safe storage level. Mistakes at this stage are often invisible at first glance. The grain may still look clean, bright, and flow smoothly on the conveyors. But if moisture remains too high or the grain is not cooled properly after drying, the risk begins to build inside storage. This is the end point of the grain's journey from the field, but it is also the beginning of storage management. The grain moves through conveyors, augers, or bucket elevators and is loaded into a warehouse or silo. It may look simple, but the objective here is very precise. Load quickly, distribute the grain as evenly as possible, and keep the stored mass within a safe moisture and temperature range. If heat and moisture are not controlled, the grain can develop hotspots, odors, mold, or quality loss. That is why aeration fans, monitoring sensors, and regular storage checks are inseparable from the final stage of the process. From the outside, people only see combines moving across a golden wheat field. But if you look closely enough, this is a complete production chain. From the header capturing every wheat head, to the threshing and cleaning system inside the combine, to the grain cart keeping the machine from stopping, then the trucks delivering grain to the handling area, the dryer reducing moisture to a safe level, and finally the storage system protecting everything that was gained in the field. An efficient harvest does not end when grain leaves the unloading auger. It is only truly complete when the grain is inside storage, stable, and ready for its next destination. If you want to watch more mechanized harvesting processes like corn, potatoes, or sugar beet, subscribe to the channel for the next video.